Hello, myself Sunil R Nair. Here basically we are discussing about the one topic that is universe age basically. So universe age basically say that up to what level the universe basically can have the age basically. So one of the person told that basically that 90 basically year basically is given by the Earth planet. In this basically 7 days basically was given by the Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi. So this group basically are telling that basically we can give 7 days basically. Then basically we are discussing that current generation which is currently moving basically, they basically can give 1 month basically. And in this basically we are discussing that, we discussed that also basically that, just a minute, that is actually most important. That is this basically. Within 1 millisecond basically the satellite will say that basically Tata bye bye 900 crore population. This basically mostly basically will happen very on rare case basically. But this will happen. This has happened actually many times because 100 more than 100 times world has ended. So this will 100% happen. Sorry, 98% will happen basically. That is 100% sure. But what would be the reason? That would be the this basically. The group actually who are creating this basically. So they are the group basically who are creating the world basically. They will be the responsible group basically for this. But this will happen one day, that mark my words basically. But which will be that country, that need to check. Whether it will be Dubai, whether it will be Sharjah, whether it will be Ajman, whether it will be Saudi Arab, whether it will be Singapore, whether it will be USA, whether it will be Hindustan, whether it will be Pakistan, whether it will be Malaysia, whether it will be Sri Lanka, whether it will be Korea, whether it will be Europe, whether it will be Italy, or whether it will be some other countries. But this will happen, that is 100% sure. And due to that country basically, whole world is going to suffer basically. Because whole world basically is connected with each other. So one country, because this is already done basically. This is already done. Whole world basically is already become one. And due to one country basically, this is 100% going to happen basically. Not 98. Here I will take 100%. Because whole world is already become one now basically. That's why. So here basically we are talking about this basically. This and this and this all basically, that is this only basically. This and PHP, Python, mybm, and about that basically also we will discuss. That is this basically. That comes here basically, this. One of the person told that basically that politics which is ongoing, that is of Microsoft. Then one of the person told that how you can say that basically, that is basically politics which is discussion basically ongoing, and the incidents basically which is happening, that is of Microsoft. Then one of the person told that basically Microsoft story basically has generated that. Microsoft story has generated that. Then one of the person told that how basically you can say, because my that story basically that is the and that basically big discussion is ongoing. That is of the Microsoft blood cells basically. Then one of the person told that basically how you can say that that is a Microsoft blood cell. Then he told that basically that is connected with the Microsoft blood cells. Then he told that how basically you can say that it's connected with the Microsoft blood cell. Then he told that Microsoft equal to 3 to 4 cities basically they have created. Then he told that yes, basically Microsoft has created 3 to 4 cities. So the incidents basically whatever things is going to happen to that city, that will be connecting to the Microsoft only basically. Then he told that yes, basically. So Microsoft story basically you should know basically what is actually Microsoft story and how many people basically on the base of that blood cells basically around 7 lakh blood cells basically are used in creating the Microsoft blood cell basically. So each and every story basically connects to the Microsoft story. Each and every people's story basically connects with the Microsoft story basically. So one of the person told that Microsoft story equal to 7 lakh people basically, which is connected with the Microsoft. So then basically he told that basically on the base of that energy basically the Microsoft cities basically are created. So the incidents basically which happens to that particular people, and according to that people basically, for example Microsoft used 7 lakh people for a blood cells creation of the Microsoft. So assume that basically around 1 lakh people basically something basically some incidents happen to this 1 lakh people, and that 1 lakh people 7 lakh people basically has created the Microsoft city basically, that is 3 to 4 cities. So due to that 1 lakh basically people something basically got happened basically, due to that basically the city also basically got affected. So city in also basically start doing some certain level of process basically, that basically that was basically was not designed by the company only basically, they were doing the not designed by the political people only basically. So this basically converted into the issue basically, and that basically issue basically was taken as an incidence basically, and that incidence basically was each and every incidence basically are taken care by the political people basically. So this basically converts into the Microsoft politics basically. Like this basically lots of things basically are there in the Microsoft politics basically. So now basically I will take one example. See basically. See basically I will upload my resume basically. See. I uploaded. Assume that basically some recruiter saw that resume basically, and they told that basically they basically not reacted to the resume basically. But in this case basically, for example, one of the Microsoft blood cells group basically uploaded the resume basically, assume basically that, or basically the SAP group created group basically, one of the people basically uploaded the resume. That time that person basically uploaded the resume. Now what is the difference between my uploaded and this person basically who is basically connected with that 7 lakh group basically, he uploaded, or basically the SAP group basically uploaded. So he told that basically the recruiter basically will ignore your resume, that is myself, my resume basically, because I am not connected with any of the blood group, anybody, nothing basically. I am like a freelancer basically. A freelancer means Uh,